The time is 7:02 on this Back at It Monday, and it's freezing cold after a beautiful, warm, almost summer-like weekend. Good morning, Bill.
You are so right, Therese. Good morning to you. It is so cold. Last night I got kind of, but I got out this morning and I didn't wear a jacket or anything. I was stupid. It's cold. I mean, that was dumb.
I didn't either.
Oh, it is cold. It's like just a degree or two above freezing, like 34,
It was
something like that.
31 in my car on the way here.
Was it?
Yes. Oh, I had that heat crunk.
I did too, but
cold.
I've got, my car, the heater works okay, but it takes a
Excuse me.
while. So I'm in it for 6 or 8 minutes before it starts blowing warm. I don't know why that car takes so long to
Really?
warm up. Yeah, but
I don't
it
have
does.
to worry about mine. I mean, because I put mine on, and I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, probably not, but I put it on the defrost, front and back defrost.
Yeah, that works. It blows
and it
fast.
just kind of
yeah.
gets it, I don't know.
It always
heats
blows
it
in
up
high
pretty
and
quick and gets it at a comfortable
smart.
temperature, and,
Do you
I like it that
pre-start
way.
yours before you go out to it?
No, well, I'm in the garage, so there's really
you
no
don't wanna-
reason to do
yeah,
that.
well,
It
you
stays
don't-
about 56, 60
Plus,
in
you
there.
don't want to carbon monoxide
No,
yourself.
no.
Mine's outside. So, and I found out, I
Wait
don't
a
know
minute,
if other
you
cars.
have a garage, though.
Yes, but it's full, full. It is packed with crap.
Oh,
and
that
I
is
do
so funny.
use the C word there, crap. It's horrible. We're getting ready to have a 4-day garage yard estate sale, whatever
kind
you
of all
want
in
to call it.
one.
I got these ladies that are getting everything ready. And even they've been overwhelmed by how much stuff I got. And I do mean stuff, another word that starts with just crap.
Just crap.
I've got junk. And, I've got it's 30 years of living in the same house that had a basement that I could just put stuff in an attic. And I had the kids went off and never came back and left their crap.
Yep.
My parents
Ours did the
passed
same thing.
away and stuff came from their house that I didn't know what to do with, so I just stuffed it in there. And then I think I'm a hoarder. Mary and I think we just are hoarders. We keep everything. I've got so many lamps. When a lamp would break or something would tear up on it, I wouldn't throw it away. I feel like I could hold it and use the parts to fix another lamp.
Yeah.
30 years I did that. Ask me if I ever fixed a lamp. How many lamps I've fixed?
You didn't, but
One.
you know what you can do with those lamps?
What?
If they don't work,
Oh, I can rewire them. It's usually something's broken.
Yeah.
Like if it's ceramic, it fell and it broke, or the electric. You can rewire a lamp easy.
well, that, or, now they make the screw-in light bulbs that are rechargeable, and you can get the different watts on them, so they
Oh,
can
really?
be
So it can be
low
bright
real
or
bright.
lower?
So a lot of folks just cut the cord off the lamps,
And
use
put
those
these little-
rechargeable things in there, and you
Really?
can, they have like little remotes that come with them, and you can turn them off and on, and then you just, when
But
they
you
go
gotta
dead,
charge
you just
it.
recharge them, and they just go all the time.
That would never work. I'm too lazy to recharge them. Yeah, that's bizarre though. I never. But I just keep stuff.
Yeah, oh, I do too. Let me just tell you.
I keep stuff for sentimental reasons. I keep stuff. You would swear I was born during the Depression, and I wasn't. But, oh, my God, I just don't throw anything much away. I keep things that are electronic because I figure I can use the wires, or I might need I don't know what I'm thinking.
But it's all going now.
It is going to go. And I've got, I do have a lot of junk. But I got a lot of good stuff too that I just don't know what to do with, and I don't want to. I give a lot to charity, to these Hannah homes and the places that resell it for their charity and stuff. And then I'll be honest with you, I've thrown a lot away. I mean, I've had so much junk. I had to have a dumpster brought to my old house.
And see, that's
I filled
what's
it
killing
up
me. I was going to say, you filled it up.
twice.
And you're still having an estate sale that's going to take 4 days.
Yep, I got that much junk.
Oh, Bill.
It's unbelievable. Pots and
goodness.
pans and glassware and just, what happens when you just have 3 glasses they're nice glasses, but there's only, you break 2 or 3 of them. So you've only got 3. Mm-hmm. Well, that's not enough to do any good. I mean, if you're going to have company over, you're going to start giving them all these weird different glasses.
Yes.
No, I like everybody to have the same glasses.
Yes, you do. That's exactly what you do.
No. Mary won't have it.
Because I don't have like those elegant dinner parties. Y'all come
We
on
don't have elegant
and
dinner parties.
whatever
Look at
glass
my friends.
you can find, if it's plastic or glass or whatever, it's a tumbler. You just drink out of what you can find.
I got Raymond. I got Croc. I got Jeanette. No, I don't have anything elegant. My friends come over and go, hey, let's get something to eat. Let's eat and let's have, grab what you want. Matter of fact, it's so sad. We've got really nice china and we've got really nice dinnerware and we eat off paper plates and
We do
plastic
too.
cups a lot because
We
we
do
don't
too.
want to wash dishes. We're
Look,
lazy.
It's us two. Why in the world,
That's us. It's
but
just
here's
Mary
the
and me
thing.
now.
When it was more of us, I should have been doing that too.
I know.
But now we're just like, we're not going to run that dishwasher for a couple of things. I mean,
Right.
I wait until it gets full before I run it.
Well, mine has
And then I forget to
a
turn it
rinse
on.
cycle where you can just. So what I do is I wash them off in the sink, and I'm like you. If it's just 2 plates, I'd clean them. Pretty much, I could probably put them back in the cabinet because I wash them. I don't just rinse them. I wash them. I don't know. I've got a weird thing. Then
yeah.
I put them in the dishwasher, and then if I've got a few things in there, I'll actually run the rinse cycle just because I feel like that keeps it from getting yucky smelling and
yuck,
all in
yeah,
there. No soap or anything, just the rinse cycle. And then when I get it full, boom,
Yeah.
cascade and the full
That's smart.
thing.
like
Well, I
that.
don't know if it's smart, but it's what I do.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Mike Baker.
Good morning, Mike.
I got to say happy birthday to our Grand. He's 3 today. Happy birthday, Graham.
How sweet.
We're having his little birthday party tonight, and it is a sea animal birthday party.
Sea
his
animal.
mom, his mom did. Let me tell you about Jeff's birthday over the weekend. So,
right.
I had to get her to help me. I had a little surprise thing for him at trivia, and I asked her, "Will you make him a cake?" And she did. When I tell you the kind of cake, you're gonna flip out. So, and then I said, "Well, I wanted to go and set everything up." But he has me on, we have each other, actually the whole family almost, is on that tracking thing.
360 thing, yeah.
type
So he
thing.
knows where you are.
So he knows where I am, and if I turn it off, he's going to know I'm up to something, especially with it being his birthday. So I said, can you meet me, I asked Sydney, can you meet me at the BP, it's just right by our house and her house. Get this stuff and take it and
Set it up for
drop
you.
it at Siluria, and they're going to set it up. And she did. She did. We met. I told him I was stopping to get some stuff at the BP real quick before I got home. It never even entered his mind that I was up to something.
Good.
So we get there, and they have the table all done, and then everybody at trivia brought him little things and snacks, and another one brought a cookie cake. His daughter, this was the first time for her to make this, an oatmeal cream pie cake.
Ooh, I
Bill-
love oatmeal cream pies.
Bill, when I tell you how good that thing was, I don't know how she made that thing taste even better than an oatmeal cream pie, but she
Ooh.
did.
Now, is it like
was-
a big piece of cake and then cream and then another piece of cake like an oatmeal cream pie, or is it
So-
just the flavor?
Yeah, so inside it was kind of I don't know how to say it, but almost like the oatmeal
Cake.
cake part,
All right, yeah.
but it was a different consistency, and it was really moist and good. And then on the inside and on the outside had the
cream.
but it was kind of a yellowy color on the outside.
Really?
And then she quartered little cream pies and put them around
Oh,
and
how
decorated. It was so stinking good. Everybody lost their minds over this cake, how good it was.
Sounds great.
It was wonderful. It
You're
was
killing me
absolutely
telling me
wonderful.
about it.
So she made
But
Graham's.
where's Baden's and my piece of cake?
Well,
was it all eaten that
it's
night?
gone. Yeah, it's gone. We have one piece left, and we saved that for Jeff since it was his
There you
birthday.
go.
Yeah, I mean we all got some. Don't get me wrong. We partaked in it, but wow. But then she made Graham's cake, and it's cute as it can be. It looks like it's got sand on the top with little sea animals all on the side. It's
Sea animals, is that like seahorses and turtles and
dolphins
fish and dolphins?
He's all
Okay.
into that kind of stuff.
Starfish.
Yes.
Why that? Is that something he
That-
likes?
He just loves that stuff.
Ah.
He loves animals. He loves anything like that, Sea World type stuff. He's a boy, so he is all into that stuff.
That's so
he's
cool.
Gonna be he's very smart and very, he's just turned 3 and he's been talking and telling you what every dinosaur was and all these sea animals were since he was 2.
Oh, he's smart.
It's amazing. So it's his birthday. The other 2 grandchildren had birthdays the weekend before. Lincoln and Lane had their birthdays.
Wow,
And now
you've
Graham has his.
All clumped together.
Yes, we had Jeff's birthday too, so it was like a bunch of February birthdays. It was, but
my wife's
happy
just coming
birthday,
up.
Graham. Riri loves you.
That's neat.
Sweet boy.
My
I
wife's
made him cry,
a leap
though.
year baby, so she's going to have her birthday the 28th.
Oh, really? Okay, because it's actually on the 29th, and
Yeah.
And she's
I thought it was we've always, since she only has one true birthday every 4 years, right?
right.
We always celebrated on the 28th. Well, when I first married her, I thought, well, that's, sure, you're going to have a birthday. So 28. But the year we were married that she had a birthday, I didn't do anything on the 28th, and she got mad and got her feelings hurt because she believes since the 28th is when we celebrate her birthday, every 4 years she gets 2 birthdays. She believes that, you still celebrate it on the 28th, but she gets the bonus birthday on the 29th.
Well, Jeff got a bonus birthday on Saturday because after we did all that at Siluria, I got a bunch of his friends together, our friends together, and we had a birthday at the Beer Hog too, and they had it all set up and ready for him when we walked in.
Well,
the Beer Hog.
he got 2 birthday
Y'all-
celebrations.
Y'all, we're gonna have to take a break here in a second. I gotta tell y'all the lengths I had to go to make us late on purpose.
Oh, I got you. Is that hard for a woman to do?
Well,
all Mary has to do is say, "Oh, I got to go put on I forgot my lipstick, or I forgot an earring," and 40 minutes later she comes wandering back out towards. I'm in the car idling.
Oh yeah.
Waiting
well,
on
you
her.
remember I
Women
told
can-
you that I used to be chronically late. All my friends were like, "Tell
Right.
her it starts at 6, so
30
she'll be
minutes
there
earlier,
at 7 on
yeah.
time." And they were just used to me doing that. When he and I first started dating, and I made us late for trivia, and he was so upset we didn't go to trivia, and he was like, "That's something that I absolutely cannot."
Oh,
that causes me
anxiety,
and his tism gets kicked in gear. And I said, "I'm so sorry. I will
Never
do
be late
better.
again."
I won't be late again, and I haven't to this day, and I'm not going to be.
So you had to revert back
Yep.
to old school.
Because it really was upsetting to him. It wasn't just like, aggravated.
Were they just
It
late
was
getting
like,
things ready? Is that what was happening? Why'd you have to be late?
Because one of them was cutting it close to getting there
I got
right at noon, and so I'll have to tell you what lengths I went to when we come back, and we'll thank our morning show sponsors, and we'll pop our tops when we come back, so y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
We are back. The time is 7:18. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill here with you on this very cold Monday morning.
Yeah, good morning.
And I think it's going to be cold the next couple of days. I'm not sure if I'm
And it's very breezy today. Wind gusts up to 25,
yesterday.
30 miles an hour.
I had to go to Odenville yesterday to pick up that record player and stuff for Baden because I was planning on seeing my son anyway. And the wind was blowing so hard, I was blowing all over the road.
Yeah, we have, I went to the window yesterday and looked out. I had just hung on Friday or Saturday a new bird feeder for my wife. She likes bird feeders and bird houses and stuff. So I hung her a new fancy bird feeder right outside a window so she could sit and watch the birds. Mm-hmm. And that thing was beating itself to death. I've got to figure out, I didn't realize, it's heavy and it's big wooden, but it was beating itself against the 4x4 I put in the ground to hang it on. So I don't know what I'm going to do. It's so heavy. I never thought the wind would do it like that. And of course the birds were having a heck of a time trying to get in it and on it.
Yeah. Good morning, Martha. Good morning, Josh. Good morning, Steve. He's back from his trip to the beach on Thursday and Friday. So I told you I would tell you the links I had to go to
Saturday
to
for
get
Jeff's
hubby.
birthday.
So Kristen was coming from Lincoln, and she was like going to stop and get some decorations and put
Who's
on the
Kristen?
table. Kristen's his work wife.
I got you. Okay.
So she said, look, my ETA is like 12:01. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to make us late on purpose to make sure everybody has a chance to get there. And so I'd already told Dennis, his other friend, I said, I want to make sure everybody has time because we had one coming from Pell City, one coming from Lincoln, and they were kind of driving a good way. So I want to make sure everybody had plenty of time and wasn't rushed and all that stuff. So I already knew that I was going to try to make us late. So what I did was I was all over the place. I was taking my time putting our makeup on, and he finally come and stood at the bathroom door letting me know that
Time to go.
it's time to go. And then I said, okay, I'm hurrying. Well, I had snuck and put the cake and the cookie cake and everything in the car. And he was like, I'm just going to go sit in the car and wait. I said, no, because when you do that, it makes me rush. Now stop. Now just go find something else to do. Well, then I kept saying, oh, my tummy's hurting. My tummy's hurting.
Used that before.
My tummy's hurting. And he was going, oh. And I was like, okay, so I put my clothes on, and I went, I don't like this. I feel confined. So then I changed my clothes. And then I told him I had to go to the restroom. So I went to the restroom, and I piddled around in there for a minute. And then he was kind of rushing me a little bit. So I was like, okay. So I got in the car, and I said, don't be mad if we have to stop because my tummy hurts. So we got about half a mile down the road, and I said, you're going to have to go to the Shell. Because Kristen
You made him pull over at the gas station?
Kristen had texted me, I'm going to be 12:01, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go to the Shell then. So I go to the Shell, and I just sat in the back. I just stood around in the bathroom, and I was waiting. I was texting everybody. I told him I had to go to the bathroom, that my tummy was hurting. And Dennis said, I know, I already heard. Jeff was already raising Cain.
I'm running late.
We're running late because Therese is in there blocking up the bathroom. But I
funny.
wasn't. I really wasn't. I was just telling him that. So we were late. Thank goodness we were late.
But
That gave
everybody was there and everything?
Everybody was there when we got
Good.
there. She had the table set up with little decorations on there. And we walk in and he goes, and so we get to the table and I was telling them, we were laughing about everything I had to do to make me late. He goes, you were doing all that on purpose? I said, yeah. I said, I told him I couldn't find my shoes. And I said, I can't find my shoes. And I don't like this outfit. No, my tummy hurts. I was just doing anything and everything. He was ready to strangle me. And I knew that I was getting him agitated before we got there. But I had hoped that once he realized that I was
Why
doing
you
it
were
on
doing it,
purpose,
yeah.
that it would calm him down. But he said, so you didn't have to go to the bathroom? I said, no, I just went in there and stood because I was afraid he was going to come in and wait on me. Like, what's taking so long kind of thing. And so I was like, well, I better at least be in the bathroom instead of roaming around inside the shells. I was like all in. I was dedicated to the task.
Well, at least you had a good time.
And I was telling them what all I was doing, and they were roaring, laughing. Dennis was like, I was about to die when he was sitting there texting me that y'all were going to be late because you had to stop and go to the bathroom. And he said, you really didn't have to? I said, no. I said, everything I was doing was a ploy to make us late, to give Kristen time to get here and set the
That's
stuff
great.
up.
I'm glad you all had a
So-
good time. And he didn't kill you, murder you.
He did. He did, but he was surprised, and we had a good day. We even went bowling, which I started off strong, and I crashed and burned on about the fourth frame, and that's
I'm
the
not
way
a
it always
bowler.
happens. I got a spare, and I got like 8 and 7, and then by the fourth one, I gutter balled one, I got 4, and then it just went downhill from there. I didn't do good. I did not do good at all. But we had fun. That's all that matters. All right. We're going to thank our morning show sponsors. Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Country Financial Insurance, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola. Here we go, Mikey. Josh says he's got his Coca-Cola waiting to pop the top 2. So here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a... Oh,
There we go. That
we
was
were
nicely
right on
done.
it there. Cheers.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff.
That cherry Coke float,
That cherry
man.
Coke float. No sugar, too. It's what I like is mine's no sugar, and it doesn't taste like that to me. Of course, you said you can taste a little
I can.
of that, but
I
I
can, I
can't.
can.
It tastes great. It's like dessert.
Ricky says, Carmel will get you when you really have to go. He's going to just keep driving. He probably
Yeah, now,
will.
yeah.
He'll never, ever fall for that mess again. So that was, well, let me tell you why I went to everything I did. We were talking about birthdays and birthday parties and stuff like that. And he said, I've never had one. I said, what? You've never had a birthday party? He said, mm-mm. He said, if I did have one, he said, I might have been 2 or 3. I don't remember it.
His family didn't do birthdays?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
That broke my heart.
My
because
dad's family.
everybody should have a birthday party, at least 1 or 2 or 3. That we always have celebrated my kids and my birthday. I mean, we always did that. It was just a big thing in our families is to do birthdays. And I try to always go down to Tampa to see my sister on her birthday because it's on the 27th. It's always around Memorial Day. And I like going down there and being able to celebrate her birthday with her and have a good time. And heck, I'll throw myself a birthday party. I don't care. I'll be like, I'm having a birthday party and I want y'all to come help me celebrate. And that's what I did for my 55th. And I said on his 55th, he's going to have a birthday party. And so I did 2 of them. I was determined he
My
was going to have
dad's
a birthday.
family never did birthdays much.
But y'all did
that
them for
wasn't a big
you,
deal.
right?
Yeah, that my mother would. My mother threw us kids
yeah.
birthday parties. But my dad, it just didn't, he grew up with it not meaning much to, He said that, if it was up to him, that night we had dinner, we just have a regular day, and then he'd put a dollar bill under our plate. That would be our birthday party.
Okay. Well, my ex's family, they celebrate everybody's birthday. So cousins, aunts, uncles, everybody that has a birthday gets a party.
Wow.
We either do cake and ice cream at one of the houses, we go out to dinner. I mean, we do something. Your birthday is not passing by and you're not going to be acknowledged on your special day. It doesn't matter who you are. The whole family did it. And now I
Wow.
wasn't quite used to that much birthday. Maybe the main family, but
Who does this?
my ex's family.
Oh, I got
everybody gets a birthday. Yeah,
Yeah,
you get a big birthday thing, and I wasn't quite used to, the whole family being in on it, and they would always be like, "What do you want for your birthday? Where do you want to go for your birthday?" I was like, mine's around Thanksgiving. I never really got to do all that, but nope, they made sure at least the weekend before, the weekend after, we were celebrating somehow.
That's neat.
If not on Thanksgiving Day, since we were all going to be together anyway, we'd have extra stuff and celebrate, and everybody gets you a card, and you might get some money in there or whatever. And I was like, this is pretty cool. I've never quite had this, but at least it was acknowledged in some way. But when he told me he'd never had a birthday party, I was like, well, no, we're not going to have that. He's going to have a birthday party.
He got to.
And he got to. All right. Also, thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce, Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up in Pelham, Wood Surfside Marina. They are having a boat show. It's their boat show. They're having it. It's called the Alabama Boat Show and Expo, but they are kind of the ones that head it up. It's going to be this weekend, March 27th through March 1st. It's going to be at
March 27th?
February 27th to March 1st. Blah. And it is going to be at the shops at Grand River there in Leeds.
Yeah.
They're going to use that whole facilities there for the really big boat show.
Out in the parking lot, I guess, and stuff. That's cool.
It doesn't say times here. I'm assuming 9, 10-ish to whenever.
Most of the day.
Most of the day, yep.
Yeah.
So be sure y'all make your plans to do that. And I will say something about Wood Surfside Marina. They are they're sponsoring Peach Jam this year. They are your marina.
Are they really here in town?
Yep, they are your marina for Lay Lake and Lake Mitchell. They want you to come see them. They also do Logan Martin Lake, but look, they will service your boat. You can buy a boat. You don't even have to buy a boat from them to get your boat serviced there or any of that stuff. They also have storage facilities. They have all kinds of stuff.
They're a Bennington dealer,
too,
aren't
your
they?
Bennington dealer. Yes, they are. So be sure you go see my buddy Mark at Woods Surfside Marina.
That's cool.
Also, thank you to Market 22, formerly Bees Market. This and that vinyl and workout anytime. We appreciate all of you for making this morning show possible. Appreciate it so very much. Also, a remind everybody, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Cottontails might be this weekend as well. And I think we're going to have some tickets
At the
for
Birmingham
that.
Jefferson Civic Center? Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have some
big
tickets
Easter
to give away to
spring
that.
show.
Have you ever been, I saw this, it ran through my feed. Oh, is it time to take a break already? That was quick.
That
I feel like it ran through. Okay. Well, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, I'll tell you about something that's going on in Gadsden that looks pretty cool. I think I want to go and be a part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Truck Studios. We'll be right